900 missiles in 12 hours. A 40-year-old dynasty collapsed in a single weekend. $3 trillion in global trade is currently frozen at a single bottleneck. The map you've known your entire life just burned to the ground. No more theories. No more someday. It's happening. For decades, the Middle East followed a predictable, albeit violent, script. It was a Cold War between Riyadh and Tehran, with Israel acting as the volatile wildcard in the center. We thought we understood the balance. We thought the walls were high enough. But in April 2026, the mirage shattered. Operation Epic Fury didn't just target military sites, it targeted the very idea of the status quo. When the dust settled over Tehran, the world realized that the old Middle East died with the supreme leader. We were told the region was integrating. We were told the Abraham Accords were the final seal on peace. But while the diplomats drank tea in luxury hotels, a structural rot was eating the foundations of the world's most sensitive energy corridor. History hates a vacuum, and right now Iran is a 1.6 million square kilometer void. With the death of Ali Khamenei and the subsequent strikes on IRGC command centers, the axis of resistance lost its nervous system. But this isn't a victory lap for the West. It's a nightmare scenario. When a centralized power falls, the weapons don't just vanish, they migrate. Thousands of drones, ballistic missiles, and proxy cells from Lebanon to Yemen are now orphans. Without a paycheck from Tehran, these groups are becoming independent contractors of chaos. The question isn't, is the regime falling? The question is, what crawls out of the wreckage? While the world watches the smoke over the Persian Gulf, a new set of architects is moving in. Israel is no longer playing defense. For the first time in 70 years, the IDF is operating under a doctrine of total neutralization. But they aren't alone. From the West, a returning American administration has issued a 3-week ultimatum. From the East, China is watching its primary energy source flicker like a dying candle. This is the suspense pattern of the new era. Strike, silence, escalation. Strike, silence, escalation. The Strait of Hormuz, which carries 20% of the world's oil, is no longer a shipping lane. It's a hostage. Every time a tanker stops, a factory in Germany slows down. Every time a missile is intercepted over Haifa, the price of bread in Egypt climbs. Let's look at the numbers, because emotions lie, but math doesn't. $180. That is the projected price of a barrel of oil if the silent war continues through the summer. 10 million. That is the number of displaced people internal intelligence agencies are tracking across the Mesopotamian plain. The Middle East is changing because it has to. The old reliance on oil is dying, but the new reliance on technology and water is even more cutthroat. We are witnessing the first resource war of the late 2020s masked as a religious conflict. It's a cold, logical transition. Power is shifting from the oil fields of the past to the tech hubs and desalination plants of the future. But the transition is being written in blood. Behind the satellite images of explosions and the high-definition drone footage of Epic Fury are people. People who went to sleep in a country that existed on Friday and woke up in a war zone on Monday. The change we talk about in newsrooms feels like a chess game, but for the mother in Isfahan or the shopkeeper in Tel Aviv, it's not a game. It's the end of the world as they knew it. We are seeing the death of a 100-year-old order and the birth of something far more unpredictable. The borders are being redrawn in real time. The alliances we thought were permanent are dissolving in the heat of the desert sun. We spent 40 years wondering when the big one would happen in the Middle East. Now that the smoke is cleared and the old guard is gone, we have to face the most terrifying reality of all. If the center of the world's energy and faith has finally broken, what makes you think your world is far behind?